Hello, this is Justice Spectrum, and welcome back to another video. And today, well, let me just, okay, so, um, this is me. These ugly pictures are me. Um, all of them. Um, so if you have been paying attention to my channel for any time, or if you know me in real life, you would recognize that I have long hair, as you can see. And you may also know that I am going into the Marines, um, and probably am at boot camp at the time that you're watching this video. Um, and that means that I cannot have long hair. So I decided to do like a before and after thing, sort of thing. So this is my hair long. It was 23 inches at the time of these pictures. Um I just took these pictures at work because I thought at the time that I was going to get it cut that day, and I ended up getting it cut later. Um but yeah, those are those pictures. And it was 23 inches long, which means that it was half an inch shorter than my the barrel on my rifle, and 3 inches shorter than Demolition Ranch's 26-inch barrel 500 Magnum. Anyways, so I had a friend that cut my hair for me. She was actually in a Bolshevik Brothers video. She was the Soviet sister that played as the Yoshi in the Mario Kart Double Dash video from about a year ago, I believe. Um, anyways, though, and she cut my hair down to that, which is an inch on the top, and I believe about a quarter of an inch around the sides, tapering obviously. Um, and funny thing actually, and this it doesn't show in these pictures, but when I first got it cut, um, I still had a line down the middle of my hair where my hairs were naturally parted after being under all that weight for that long. Um, Unfortunately, I did not get to get a picture of that because by the time my phone wasn't dead, it had already kind of gone to normal. Um, but that's not the end of the story. So what I said before about when I thought I was going to get it cut earlier, um, I had a coworker who's been wanting to cut my hair for a long time. Um, and the day he was going to cut it, he found that he had been in contact with someone who had later tested positive for the coronavirus, and so he went into quarantine then. But that was a while ago, so I let him bald me. Um, so this is what I look like now. Um, it's it's ugly. No one wants to look like this, and that's why today's episode is brought to you by Keeps. Now, Keeps are the residential fortified part of a castle inside the outer castle wall. Although sometimes a keep was actually didn't have an outer wall around it. But here's Shad from Shadiversity to explain more about that.
There are some people who say that no, they're not. They are specifically keeps, and you can only have a castle if it has a wall around it. When I look at historical castles, I have found historical structures that were identified as castles, and they had, proper embattlements and fortifications on them that did not have a wall around them. They would technically be considered a keep, and that's it. But instead, they were called castles. So, these castles from Age of Empires, I would absolutely call castle whether they had a wall around them or not. The term keep, I think, is best used when you need to define what the main structure of the castle is, separate to other structures that are around it. Now, you don't need to do that if the castle is a single structure by itself. Therefore, there's no point calling it or trying to define it as a keep separate to a castle. You just say it's a castle. But when you add other structures to it, like other towers that could be habitable dwellings and stuff like that, you needed terms to differentiate which one you are talking about. And so when you wanted to refer to the main habitable structure where, the people lived, that would then be called the keep. Specifically, the keep of the castle.
But anyways, that's the end of this video, and I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.